Overthinking is something we all experience. Our minds replay the past, worry about the future, and create stories that steal our peace. But as the Dalai Lama teaches, peace begins within the mind. If we want happiness, we must learn to quiet our thoughts and live in the present moment. So, how can we stop overthinking? Let's reflect on some of the Dalai Lama's wisdom. 1. Recognize the nature of the mind. The Dalai Lama often reminds us that thoughts are like passing clouds. They come and go, but they are not who we are. When we overthink, we get trapped in those clouds, forgetting the clear sky of awareness behind them. To stop overthinking, begin by noticing your thoughts. Simply observe them without judgment and let them pass. 2. Practice compassion for yourself. Many times, overthinking comes from self-criticism, replaying mistakes, doubting ourselves, or worrying about what others think. The Dalai Lama teaches that compassion must begin with ourselves. Be gentle with your mind. When negative thoughts arise, remind yourself, I am human and I am learning. With self-kindness, overthinking loses its power. 3. Focus on the present moment. The Dalai Lama says, there are only 2 days in a year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday, and the other is called tomorrow. Today is the right day to love, believe, and live. Overthinking often drags us into the past or pushes us into the future. But true peace is found in this moment, right here, right now. Simple practices like focusing on your breath, walking mindfully, or noticing the beauty around you can bring the mind back to the present. 4. Shift from worry to compassion. Overthinking usually centers around ourselves, our problems, our fears, our doubts. The Dalai Lama reminds us, when we focus on helping others, our own worries become smaller. If your mind is restless, try shifting your attention. Ask yourself, how can I be of service today? A kind word, a small act of generosity, or simply listening to someone can free us from the prison of overthinking. 5. Accept impermanence. The Dalai Lama teaches that nothing lasts forever. Not our problems, not our pain, not even our thoughts. When we remember that life is constantly changing, we learn to let go. Overthinking tries to hold on to control, but acceptance allows us to breathe and trust the flow of life. 6. Train the mind through meditation. The Dalai Lama often emphasizes meditation as a way to calm the mind. Meditation doesn't mean stopping thoughts. It means watching them without getting caught. Even a few minutes each day can reduce overthinking and bring clarity. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, gently return. Over time, the mind becomes more peaceful. 7. Cultivate gratitude. Another way to stop overthinking is to focus on what is good in your life right now. The Dalai Lama teaches that gratitude opens a heart and creates joy. When you feel overwhelmed by thoughts, pause and name 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude shifts the mind from worry to peace. 8. Let go of control. The Dalai Lama says, if a problem is fixable, if a situation is such that you can do something about it, then there is no need to worry. If it's not fixable, then there is no help in worrying anyway. Much of our overthinking comes from trying to control what we cannot. Learn to act where you can and let go where you cannot. This is true freedom. Closing reflection. Overthinking will visit us from time to time. This is natural. But as the Dalai Lama teaches, we can choose how we respond. We can choose compassion, presence, acceptance, and peace. Remember, thoughts are just visitors. You are the host. Welcome them, but do not let them stay too long. So, whenever you catch yourself lost in overthinking, pause, breathe, smile gently to yourself, and remind your heart of this truth. Peace is always within reach.